Uvu.
My wish came true the day that you appeared and called me friend. This is going to be a really weird episode review because this is probably the least happy I've been with a RWBY episode in almost the entirety of the series. So this is going to be kind of weird. Yeah, let's just go through it, I guess. But Summer.
I've got so many notes. But most of my notes are literally just people's names in bold. Oh,
It's true.
So, favorite moments, right? Let me see. Winter. I like everything with Winter. I'm very happy. Also, her sword's split into two. That's cool. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, Miles doesn't get a lot of credit. That freaking scream when John had to, stab Pyrrha and he started to cry. I felt that.
You mean
Kara.
You mean Penny?
Penny,
But
whatever.
Same vibe, same energy.
So, can I say one of the best things I saw was something on Tumblr? Someone saying, "How many redheads need to die for John's character arc?"
Your character development, yeah.
I'm like, oh.
So if you ever see another redhead, we know they'll
Look
die.
out, Nora.
I was gonna say we have another one in the show.
No respects.
No, there'll be a side character that gets chopped off.
You know, in anime, we're always afraid of the person with the sided ponytail. In RWBY, if you had red hair, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Honestly.
That's the new anime trope.
Blake.
Oh, let's see. Fuck Harriet. Fuck Cinder. I screamed a bit when John came and joined the Cinder fight. Because I wanted that so badly. I cried when I heard John scream, and I saw the blood on the sword. Sobbing like a little baby. Also, fuck Salem. And once again, fuck Harriet and Cinder.
Harriet.
That is all.
Jesus Christ.
Raven.
Oh gosh. Favorite moment was Ruby was literally like, "Come at me, bro."
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Fucking come
that
at me.
was a very good RWBY moment. Very proud of her.
And Weiss picking up Blake's weapon and fucking using it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Her wielding Gamble Shroud was pretty great. My favorite part of this episode was when it was over.
Yeah, so how much did it hurt you when he died? I'm pretty sure I heard screams.
I am not going to be one of those people that wishes that Rooster Teeth was burnt down, but I will openly say that this is the first time in the entire show's existence that I honestly think that they made a stupid story decision.
Because they literally brought her as a real girl only to kill her, right?
Literally to kill her, just as a person to get people invested in to kill her off.
Well, isn't the theme was like choices?
The theme is choices, and I get that, but they could have not made Penny the Maiden, and the entire story could have basically operated the same way. Like, they still could have gave her the virus to try and find out where people were, to do other things. And one of my biggest criticisms, and I'm not going to be negative the whole time, I'm just going to get this out of the way so we can talk about the entire episode. One of my biggest criticisms of Rooster Teeth and how they've written RWBY specifically, when the good guys win, it's by sheer luck, some OP power they just came up with, or that the villains made a stupid decision. When the villains win, it is handed to them on a silver platter, and the heroes are made to look like absolute fucking pansies. Like, there's no medium. It's never in the middle. It's never a even battle. It's nothing. It's our heroes barely win by scraping something together to make it look like they're barely worth their time, or they get just shown to be absolutely worthless and the villains just get handed a victory on a silver platter in the most perfect situation to make them look like the most useless heroes ever made. They did that again here, and I do not like that. It is one of the things that it's just, our villains are really cool. Get it? You do have cool villains. They're not fucking Cinder. This show needs to be done with Cinder, or I'm going to be close to be done with watching it. And that's not a joke. That's not hyperbole. I am damn close to being done with watching the show because of the sick fascination they have with letting Cinder kill everyone's fan favorite character and not get a fucking thing in return for it. She is owed a galactic level beatdown that because of the age rating of this show, they can't give her. They need a borderline be playing hacky sack with her decapitated head for her to deserve the beating that she needs to get, and they can't give her that. That's what I wanted to say as far as negatives. It's something the show does repeatedly, and it drives me up a wall. You just killed off every awesome, great character that you had outside of Tyrion to further development of a character that everyone and their mother. Now, I'm not saying Jessica Negri's bad at the character. She's amazing at it, but like 80% of the fan base is unbelievably done with Cinder. Unbelievably done with Cinder. She has nothing there other than to be the villain that gets away with everything.
She's just there to be there at this point. Like, I do agree, but at the same time, like, a lot of shows do that, like, trope. Like, the villains win by, like, silver platter and the heroes win by luck. Like, unfortunately, that is a trope in, like, a lot of shows, mostly, like, shonen anime. So it just depends how someone do it well, do it right.
Yeah.
But
and,
I do, hopefully...
Yeah,
like, because like we got like the like warning about like death before the volume, so I feel like this was like testing the waters, and now we're in this Alice in Wonderland type of work question mark. So maybe like nothing's off the table now, and they're trying to see what they can get away with and not get away with. So hopefully Cinder dies next volume, please.
I honestly, at this point, I want Salem to kill her.
I do, like, when we go to theories,
I mean, she did lie to Salem, saying that
lied
they
to
used the
fucking
wish.
teeth. She lies worse than Ozpin.
She did.
And Salem didn't detect the bullshit coming out of her mouth.
Oh, I know. She did, and at this point, she believes everyone that could disprove her lie is dead. That's why I'm hoping when randomly Neo and Ruby just show up, and they're like, thought they were gone. And she just ganks her. I mean, just ends her.
Yeah, that's why I hope, like, wherever like, Ruby and everybody is, they come out and, like, just go right to Salem. Salem's like, you lied to me?
Yeah. And, yeah, I'll just say that I can't remember. Hold on. I have to, if I can remember what the heck her name is. Her first name's Taylor. It's the person that voices Penny. Her name's Taylor. I'm not going to be able to find it. I believe her first name's Taylor. She did an incredibly good job because Penny was a character that I was kind of on when she appeared at first, and then when she showed back up, became like one of my favorite characters in the entire show within no time, just because of how well they used her. And it's one of those things where now we'll get into theories about that later, but yeah, that was just something I was not impressed with. But anyway, I got to watch the entire show, or the entire finale, with Admin Crow as he was here, and I think my roommate was rather concerned, or at least knew I was watching an episode of Ruby, because this is probably me the entire time.
Honestly. In all, yeah, like...
Every time a new character came into frame.
Like, okay, it was kind of cool. We got like a little mini Cinder backstory, but like next volume, I don't want it. I don't want more Cinder backstory. I don't want like a redemption for Cinder. I just want her dead, and I never felt that way towards a character ever. I just want that person dead.
I've been done with Cinder, and I just feel like we're not going to be done with Cinder for a while still.
No.
That's my only concern. Unless Salem actually has someone else to give the maiden powers to or whatever, I just don't see her leaving until the end of the show.
Yeah,
I
like the
don't-
only way she's gonna leave is the moment Salem finds out that Cinder lied like
Mhm.
crazy, like Osmond does. That's the only. So until Salem finds out, we're stuck with it. Ugh.
We'll get into theories about that too.
This is just
because-
us trash talking about how much we hate Cinder.
yeah, I know. Someone believes.
That's usually what
Some
happens.
people believe that Salem already knows Cinder lied because there's information that Cinder stated that Salem doesn't know. That Salem asked her as if Salem told her this information. So if they play it that way, I will appreciate it, but we will see how they are going to do that. But we will get there in due time.
Yeah. Also,
There were some good moments in the show that we could talk about. Like that. That was pretty amazing. I didn't think I'd ever see Weiss wielding someone else's weapon, but that was pretty freaking cool because, not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd ever see Weiss firing a gun.
Right?
I don't think any of us would have.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Yeah. And something that made me laugh when it really shouldn't have, just because of how stupid the situation was.
Honestly, yeah. She was like, out of the way.
She's just screaming at him, not trying to move
like
him.
a little child having a transfer. That's fine. Listen,
Fair
Listen,
game
after this
fans
value,
were everywhere. This
I don't
episode.
want anything good happen to her. She's like slightly below how I feel with Cinder because of this value.
Yeah, and that's the point of where, like, again, like outside of fan chips and whatever it does, they actually had a character die in the show, which, you know, have to show the picture.
Good times.
Good times.
Remember when that was the only thing we
Why
feared? Remember
Dare
those times?
you?
Remember those beautiful times? That's all we had to fear and worry about. I missed
Yeah.
them.
There's a
That's
point.
so nice.
There's a point of where Crow has been a character that every time he gets close to someone, he has no friends at all, and he finally found the fact that he could be friends with someone without them dying, could come close or whatever. And they actually had a character's death be used for character development in a way that didn't piss me off because that was well done.
Yeah,
I
I do.
love
I
this
do.
moment.
Yeah,
Give
you literally
Give
have.
it to me.
You
Oh,
literally have him figure out a different part of his semblance because he was like, Clover thought I wasn't useless, so I'm not useless.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's how you
I
do
love
character
it.
development through death.
I
That's
love
how you do
that.
it right there.
I love that. I love that.
fair
I need it
games,
for shipping
fangirl
reasons.
intensifies.
Yep. Definitely for shipping reasons.
Oh, fangirl shipping intensifies that moment.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. There was that, and then there was just a lot of things, and yet again, my God, Google, you don't get any better with this, but. Yeah. Yeah, that was
It's-
I don't remember who posted it in the Discord, but someone posted the Endgame thing.
That was me.
Okay, that was you? Yeah,
That's
that was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good that they had a collapse of all them showing about that they actually cared about each other because they're all dropped the facade finally, but
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
I was so
okay.
focused on this moment that I didn't even realize that Marrow is on the ship with everyone else. Summer
Marrow
had
is
to point it
sick.
out to me.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
worry.
Clover and I missed it, and then Summer had to point it out because obviously.
Look, I kept an eye on the boy.
Okay. Was I the only one not sad that he died?
I wasn't
I was
like
oh, that's
crying my
messed up.
eyes
That
out,
was
but I was like,
crying.
Okay.
Like it was
I
still like,
didn't
oh,
care that he died, and I kind
gonna
of
say-
felt bad.
see,
I was shocked.
I don't feel bad that I don't feel bad because, no offense,
It's
The
a side,
most we
he's a
got-
side character. So
he's a
like,
side
whatever.
character, and this was like the most screen time he got was for his death, so it didn't really affect me. It was like, oh, that's sad, he's gone, but at the same time, it's like he's gone, whatever.
to quote Admin
Yeah.
Crow, who is again sitting right next to me, he goes, so I see Vine finally got character development.
Yeah, that's what we said too.
Exactly. The one time we see some type of character development is so he can die.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we'll get around. I'm trying to avoid the moments I don't want to talk about, but we're going to talk about them. But yeah, we lost a big chunk of the crew in this episode.
We lost Jean, which was surprising.
I
I'm
didn't
actually
expect
happy about that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, even
Go.
when you, I didn't suspect that.
and we had a big thing about how me and Admin Crow, there's two people that we wanted to go over to the good side, and it was Emerald and it was Neo. And Emerald was just going to be eventually common sense was going to kick in. And then with Neo, we weren't exactly sure I was going to do it. And we've been talking about for like 2 volumes now about how eventually Neo has to find out some way that Roman didn't die because of her, didn't die because of Ruby. And then we've all been speculating again because of the intro that they're going to have flashbacks of like look back on moments of their lives and other people's. And I was like, that'd be a really good way to have Neo find out that Roman's alive. And I'm like, that there's still no guarantee that'll happen because that could just be a cool moment that they had. The thing that guarantees, that almost 1,000% guarantees me that they're going to have flashbacks was when Jean fell down.
Exactly.
I already broke Summer with my little
Yeah.
prediction of how it might happen, and I'll save that for the end.
Yeah,
Say
she
that
killed me.
Yeah, so I was just like, we need an excuse to have Pyrrha on screen. When Susie fell through that hole of like, they're gonna have Pyrrha next volume. My bar none favorite character in the entire show is gonna come back, and the second I hear Jen Brown's voice, the glass is gonna come shattered out of this house from how hard I'm gonna fucking scream.
Yeah, just get my prediction right now because that's kind of how I was going for it.
I'm gonna hear. I don't know what it's gonna be, but John's gonna walk somewhere and she's gonna fucking say hello again, and I'm gonna lose it. I don't know. I don't know.
This is how I see it's gonna happen. This is gonna really mess with fans. It's gonna be at the end of an episode, see Jean, he's gonna turn around, black screen, and then you hear her voice saying hello.
Oh yeah, that's basically
That's gonna
how
leave
I
it.
saw
That's
it.
that's how it's gonna happen.
That's how basically kind of how I saw it too. Like, yeah, they're gonna be seeing a lot of stuff like that. Like, you're gonna most likely see Pyrrha. You're gonna most likely see Torchwick again. So, that's gonna be freaky. And I'm gonna wonder if they're gonna get Gray back to voice him, because I know that they had kind of a weird thing when he got taken down out of the head of animation.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how that will work.
I don't know either. You're probably gonna see Summer finally, like actually voiced.
Yes,
Yes.
I feel like
And-
we're finally getting that.
We
And-
might get a Team Stark flashback out of it.
Probably her grandpa.
I would see. I don't see a Team Stark flashback. I see a
don't-
Summer and her flashback, because you're gonna want to have a distinct moment with just those two. If it was Crow falling through there, I would see a Team Stark flashback. That's just me.
Or she explains like why she left, and you never
That's
know.
if we're getting flashbacks and not scenes. We have to figure out what the rules of what their horseshit of what they're falling into is.
Yeah, and like what type
They're horse shit.
where the actually are in the rules, but
Yeah. And
Mhm.
then I have no fucking clue what Weiss is going to
Maybe
be
her
unless
grandpa?
you see her. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Her
Her grandpa that people are alluding to is going to be fucking like Santa Claus.
So alternatively for John, we could probably also see some of his ancestors because he comes from a long line of huntsmen.
Yeah.
He does. And also, I'm noticing now that there's a continuity error in this shot because he still has his sword in his seat despite the
Yeah, I was
fact the
gonna say,
sword
didn't
got destroyed. But you could
just
also
don't
see a
know.
bunch of his sisters.
well, he could
you know
probably
what?
have like
Remember
whoever's
his
left
shield?
of the
His
sword.
shield was his sword holder, so he might have
The
put
sheath?
the hilt. Yeah, he might have put that back in.
Yeah, like whoever's
partial
left of
that's
the
still
sword.
But before literally when he's running, he has nothing on him.
I don't know.
I'm just saying it's a
But, I
continuity
mean,
error. He
I was
had
gonna say, to
nothing
point
on
out,
him.
you can see that the sword is poking out of there, so it is an error.
Yeah.
The
The
'cause
only other thing I can think for Blake maybe is Adam, and I kind of hate that.
I
don't
do not
want
That'd
want
be
that.
horrible.
I want her having some kind of flashback with. Oh boy, kind of what I want. We also have to remember that Yang's down there too.
Yeah.
What would Yang's be?
Yang's to
Probably
be
more
Summers as
Summer.
well.
Yeah,
See, they're
probably-
probably both
Yeah.
going to be Summer, but
Two
people
different
are,
flashbacks.
people are also thinking that Ruby and Blake are going to have flashbacks together
Because
they
they
both
fell
fell down
together.
together.
would it be this is just a lot of Bumblebee posts that I saw, but it could be something if you finally get to see like the connecting the dots of them over time, and Ruby gets to see it, and then she's kind of like, yeah, so yeah. Someone I also saw on Tumblr, and I completely agree with it. This would be like the third time now that they've gotten back from a dangerous situation. Like, you got a hug in the first time that Blake and Yang got back together. You got the forehead moment and the almost kissing. They need to borderline have sex the next time that they meet each other.
Yes.
Like, it's getting
Just
ridiculous
on
at this
close
point. Like, it's getting ridiculous at this point. Like, we're gonna find a room. You guys will
Look,
be here
you know
for
what
a
they're gonna
while.
do next? They're gonna have butterfly kisses.
They just, no matter what, next time we see them, there has to be a goddamn kiss. If there's no kiss, I'm gonna flip my computer.
Yeah, it's getting
We'll
to the point of
protest.
ridiculousness.
Protest. No more.
They're
No
gonna,
more homophobia
they're
on the
gonna Yuri
page.
on ISIS. One of them's gonna yeet themselves at the other, and everyone's gonna be like, "Did they kiss? Did they not? Was it just a hug?"
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, just oh my god, just like with My Hero, there's a moment like that too.
yeah, and the next moment we have to talk about, because oh boy is it fucked up. I didn't realize this because I watched it on my like. If you look at it if you're watching it on mobile, it was not on there, but there was a phone call for the suicide hotline,
Yes, sir.
America Suicide Hotline. If you watch it on the actual browser,
Really? I did not know.
It was on the app and it was on their website. It was on
when I
both.
watched it, it didn't show up.
Yeah, I didn't see
Showed up
anything
for-
like
it
that.
showed
I
up
only
for
saw like
me.
the warning before the episode started.
But this is going to have a repercussion because once they get back, they're going to wonder how Winter got the powers. And Ruby went out of her way to say that they don't need to kill Penny. And then Jean killed Penny.
To be fair,
I
he
know.
convinced him.
I know. But this is Ruby, who just thought she lost everything, is going to come back, thought she got everything back, and then realize that Penny's dead.
Or if they meet up in this alternate world, Jean might say something.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Sure,
and that-
eventually they'll meet up, but
I know that. It's just that she, like I said, and how this show handles moods, characters are only allowed to be happy for so long. And Ruby was on the brink of giving up everything before they had a really cool plan to save Penny, and then Penny died anyway. I'm just saying how they tend to handle moods. It's probably not going to start off well. But
it's just
We'll
gonna
see.
put Ruby
But
into
you
more
have-
of that hopeless feeling she's like getting into.
yes.
Yeah, but was it
Yeah.
okay when like John looked at the sword? Real
That
talk.
looked really pretty.
I thought for a hot moment John was gonna get the maiden powers.
I loved how many
Real
people thought
talk.
that.
For a split moment, I thought he was gonna get it.
Yep. That's what I
Because I
looked
thought
at
that would be a
Crow.
really cool plot twist, and I was kind of living for it.
That's what I looked at Crow. I'm like,
I'm not.
okay, so I know that has to go to a female, but like, what Joan of Arc disguised as a boy? Like, she gets a female power horse. Shit, might they pull right now?
I mean, I was
And
like
his
kind of okay
family
with
made him
it.
so girly growing up.
I didn't know what they were gonna do. I didn't know what they were gonna do, but yeah, I will say, as much as I am pissed off, and I honestly think it was stupid to have Penny die off for that moment, it did have a pretty cool little moment with Winter.
Yeah, that whole.
It's
That
Oh, wait,
perfectly
wait. I want to point something out. I thought it was interesting. Winter was in her earlier appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without the arm and all that, because she's seeing her as who she is, not versus what condition she's in.
Yeah, well, no, it
Exactly.
isn't. Well, isn't like the last time like Penny saw Winter, she was in that outfit, and not like the new one.
I
I
honestly
think-
don't remember. Oh yeah, she
Well, no,
the last
yeah,
time she
because
did see
that-
her, what she
because-
looked like that.
Yeah, yeah. I had to. I forgot
Yeah,
Emerald.
so that's pretty much like the
Drink.
last time like Penny saw
Uh-huh.
Winter was when she wasn't wearing her new outfit. Like,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
for those that can't read, it's basically that Penny is upset that Freya died and saying that she'd be gone, And then Winter tells her she'll be a part of her, and that she says when you're gone, he's like, you'll be a part of me too.
That
also-
that got me hard. That killed me, guys.
What got
Also-
me was right after when Elizabeth Maxwell started crying and said, "Good, I'm glad."
I know.
Yeah. Also, I like how when Winter was saying like you deserve the power, I was just a machine.
Mhm.
I like that because like Winter said in the last Valiant, like to Penny, like you're such a machine.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
kind of like how like they brought that back and it flipped around.
Yeah, it's a Winter literally just giving up the fact that she's been a military person her entire life and that she shouldn't be acting like that. And you're gonna get good development for her. And I like that 'cause I like Elizabeth Maxwell voicing her. It's just that I'm not against her having the maiden powers. I just wish it would have did it in a different way. But she's cool, and it led to a really, really great moment with her and Ironwood. And
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
like that might be one of the coolest shots of the entire volume when her fucking sword started whirlwinding around her.
Right? Yeah.
Oh god. And
I just like the oh shit look Ironwood had.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this was a gift thing, and then I honestly thought she killed Ironwood.
So did me and Raven because we
Honestly, I
watched
was
it
like,
together. We're
thank
both,
God.
oh shit, is he dead?
I know we
Yeah.
saw him
He is
again.
now.
Yeah, I was like, she one hit deflected the shot back at him, and like I said, she left right away. I was just like, hey, what to be? Crow fucking hates Ironwood in these whole entire last volumes. He is just he is almost to the point of how sick I am of Cinder of Ironwood, because he doesn't like how he's just basically turned into a one-track minded egomaniacal maniac. And he was very happy when that happened. And we came back, and he was still alive. He goes, "Fuck!"
Yeah,
We did the same thing. I was gonna say that was actually me and
unfortunately,
Raven
that
as
is
well.
his semblance.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's like, Jesus, why? He's the most durable antagonist they have outside of Hazel and Salem. But good lord.
Rip Hazel.
Oh yeah, we did 6 character deaths. Hazel. I forgot
Yes.
about his death.
And
Oh.
also, it's just that there was another thing from the intros that happened.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Oh, that
I
killed me.
cried.
No, you know what killed me? It was in our background earlier, and you guys couldn't see it.
I
There's
saw
not-
it earlier.
I saw that when I.
Died.
There is not a more pure image than that right there.
Yep.
Look at her. She's so happy.
I have a question.
I might have an
I
answer.
wonder how Pietro and Maria are doing.
Right?
We asked this.
I
too.
wonder.
Oh,
I
don't
wonder
worry.
I wonder where they are. What they're doing. What they're up to. Like, come on.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Gosh dang
Who's
it.
gonna tell them?
I didn't put the meme on here because I just forgot to put it. But basically, I don't know if you guys could see that.
Right? Hello?
Yep. Bueller. Yes.
Bueller.
Honestly,
Bueller. Bueller.
I just feel like one of them has a set of Uno cards with them, and they're just playing Uno in space.
Well, it got to the point
I
of
want that
where
to be the post credits scene.
Yes,
I'm
I
not gonna
want-
lie. I was
I want that
hoping we
too.
see
Could
them
you
for like a
imagine?
split second.
Could you imagine,
This is
like,
like
in the
so
middle of
off.
the credits, it's just Maria and me.
It's like, is anyone there?
I thought we were going to get something because at this point, they never opened up a portal to them.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
As
there's
far as
And
we
people,
know, yeah,
seriously,
there-
are they up
there's
there
no
in
proof.
space? Like, I what, like,
and there is also no there's people left in Atlas. So I didn't expect us to have any Atlas crew left by the time this was done. But yeah, now we have the main four without Crow as like the what I want to say chaperone anymore. It's just them. We have just the kids in Winter now. And Crow is now with the Aesops, which is really weird.
And Robin.
Robin.
Oh, and Robin, yeah, that's true. And all of the Happy Huntresses are in Vacuo.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's quite a bit of team split up right here.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna get a lot of interesting dynamics and stuff like that.
Well, if we even see that, we might only focus on the people who fell. That's my
Mhm.
concern.
we might, and there's gonna be like, it's gonna be. I think they're gonna kind of do with how they did Volume 4, where you
Oh, yeah,
focused on the girls, but you just had snippets of like 2 minutes every episode that
Oh, like, what's
let
going
you know
on?
pieces were moving
Yeah,
outside of them.
Yeah.
maybe.
Like,
We'll
I
see.
want like a whole like I don't like I don't want it to go like back and forth like every episode. So hopefully,
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
I was
they're
gonna
do that.
say
I'm
one
like,
of my
I'll be
con-
okay if I get
that's one
half
of
the
my
volume.
concerns for next volume.
Excuse me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want like half the volume focused on one thing. Maybe like I don't want it like all over the place.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes because I don't know how they're gonna do that. But one thing that got said by I want to say it was Monty. Like one thing that he said that eventually he wanted to change what Blake's weapon looks like. That was a long time ago. And like Girl's weapon can only get torched so many times before
All
eventually.
her and John.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I have a
new weapon.
I have a feeling John's going to end up getting some heirloom or something important because one of the relics is a sword.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling he might end up with that, but that's just me. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
I would
yeah,
like that.
I would
Just-
like
just
that
for
quite a
John.
lot. Yeah.
I know how funny it sounds to say I'm happy John fell, but that's just because I'm happy that means John's going to get some focus.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, there's that.
True
We got-
words.
True words.
Winter.
Yeah.
Just,
Gotta-
I'm going to say this for the record because Summer already knows this. Like, yes, I still hate Winter as a character, but not at the point anymore of death. Like, ooh, she's a maiden now. I kind of want to see where this is going to go.
I honestly thought that she was gonna die. Well, we're gonna get there in a minute.
I like
Oh,
how they
maybe-
just
maybe
left
there's
him
gonna-
there.
Right?
Yeah.
I like how
I was
they had like a
half
whole
expecting-
conversation, not care that he's there alive. Just
I mean, talk about a final blow to him at least, though.
I know,
They
like,
don't
that man
even
was like,
bother
yo.
with him.
Yeah, they just did it. Gosh dang it, that's not what I wanted.
Like I do feel like he knew in that moment that
I
like
think
he got fucking used. Like they used his semblance and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he knew. I think at that moment he
Yeah.
knew.
That
And
made
he
me
just
like,
kinda
shit,
gives up.
everybody was right the whole time.
Yeah, I also had to add that the audacity of Rooster Teeth to make the last volume title a fucking pun.
Yes. Yes. Ah. Ah.
Mhm.
It's funny.
I was just like, I was sitting here with Crow, and he's like, the final word. I'm like, God damn it. And he looks at me, he's like, what? It's a pun. He looks at me, goes, fuck.
Yep.
It's just like, oh, why'd you do that? But that was the moment that
Come at me, bro.
Period.
talking at
Come
earlier.
at me, bro.
Can I
Come
just
at
say,
me,
all
bro.
the entire scenes in this area were so pretty.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And we're gonna go back to more traumatizing moments here.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah.
Ah.
They're like, go get everyone, quick, go get help.
Yep.
And Nora couldn't
go
go
back.
back because they didn't know it was a one-way ticket.
Yep. No one that's
one knew.
on the inside knows. Yeah, that was yeah. Here's the pun. Here's another way to describe the entire time I was watching this episode.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Honestly? Yeah.
Also, this scene where Neo was like hanging on, it was like, yo, Cinder, help me.
Yep.
I
Oh,
got fucking long
yeah.
live the king vibes and I fucking hated it.
I
You
was
know why I
I
hate
got the same
Cinder.
vibes too.
Mhm.
It's like Scar, help me.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't
It's
even
also
care to
Okay.
Scar. Scar's a good villain.
I know he was a good villain.
someone.
Iron.
Until he killed Mufasa.
Yes. Yes. Someone made a parallel about how Roman's whole thing to when Ruby is hanging off the edge of that helicarrier type thing.
Yeah.
It
Mhm.
says that if you can't beat him, and then the last word he was going to say was join him, and he's in the exact same situation that with Ruby as Neo was with Cinder. So basically, it was in the exact same situation. He's basically just going to join him because, oh yeah, that's right, I got fucked over. And then, of course, you had the repeat of this line.
Yep.
It'll happen someday.
John
Fucking
Winter
God, I hope
versus
someday.
Cinder Grows Mask. I'm waiting for it now.
Mhm.
Ah, it's just look at it.
Hmm
Gold.
Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting that, but it was still. Oh, crap. That was not the picture that I wanted. Okay. You did get to see
Oh god, the single tear.
also that no one is asking.
Same
where
thing that Iron One did, the single tier.
No one's asking where Jacques is.
I don't think they care.
No
I know.
one
I'm just
cares.
like
dead.
he's just gone,
I
and,
guarantee you
and
they're
none
gonna
of
be
them
like-
know he's dead.
They only
Yeah,
care about.
It's gonna be one of these moments where it's like, where's Weiss? And then they'll remember, oh shit,
Like,
Dad.
Oh yeah, why is he? Good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So he died.
Also, there is. I didn't realize this. Someone had to point it out to me before we move further. I didn't realize Cinder is the reason Watts got stuck in that room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Because
I thought he honestly was just stuck because of the fire. I didn't realize she did it.
Yeah.
Whenever
Yep.
whenever last episode Cinder was like out there all night, like I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you deserve
You
this.
deserve. I was like, yo, fake. I detected that bullshit a mile away.
I was gonna say I knew she was up to something. I didn't put it two to two together here. I was like,
She
oh,
was using Watt's
she
advice.
did it.
Yeah.
He was using Watt's advice against him, and then
Mhm.
that's what happened. So, yeah, they
Yeah.
yeah.
I
They just
yeah.
show
I,
also
I,
how pretty the city coming down on
Yeah,
itself
not gonna lie, it
was.
was kind of pretty.
Mhm.
Also, the
I-
water animation is great.
Mhm.
I pointed this out to Summer when we talked about it. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
It's Atlantis.
It's Atlantis.
A lost empire.
Oh.
It's gonna be
Yep.
lost into the water forever.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
of freeze.
Absolutely. There was a lot of stuff that went on with that.
Fair
and,
game.
Like if
uh,
Ironwood clearly didn't die after that fight with Winter, he's definitely gone now.
Yeah.
You say that.
I swear, if
He's
he's
gonna come out of
again,
the ice.
If we
scream.
somehow see Ironwood out of all that,
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I have to mention something that I mentioned in the episode earlier that we misunderstood how the Relic of Creation worked. We didn't understand how the Relic of Creation worked. They said it point blank, and we just misunderstood how that scene worked.
Mhm.
So when they took the cane
yeah.
out, when they took the staff out, that dropped Atlas. Penny would not have gone away because technically the penny that was left was not the penny that they made.
yeah,
So
they made the
when
robot one.
they made the robot one, so the robot one disappeared when they made the track. So technically, yeah, we understood the rules and they didn't misinterpret them. It's just that we misunderstood that situation, and I was one of the main ones that misunderstood that situation. So,
Okay, see, I was
yeah.
generally confused, but yeah, this
Yeah.
episode made it more. I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, exactly. So that is, they're not going to create anything else until they get the water that flushes all that out. And I was just, oh boy, that was on point. Yeah. So according to, oh boy, it's supposed to be like, is there any moments that I'm forgetting here
Oh,
outside of
you know,
On the end
Crying
credit.
I was
on
gonna
the
say, can
ship.
we got a crow crying? Cause
that? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. That's part of the thing. That where
Outside of that,
is
huh?
it? Where is it?
Eventually.
Yeah.
gosh,
Oh,
his
this
face
man can't get a
animation.
break.
Nope.
So you know what makes this even more sad? He literally lost someone that he finally grew close to, not even that many days ago, and now he's got this going on.
Yeah, like
Yep.
he's barely getting over Clover, and like now he's things like getting
Yep.
Yep.
And now
like
he's gonna have
Valley, like
no
he
idea
might
where
get a
they
hold
are.
of like
I was gonna say he
like
has
Oscar or
absolute
something.
no idea.
Ospin, like Ospin tells him.
That's
Like,
gonna be a
I think
fun
they're dead.
conversation with Ty. Ty, your kids, I don't know where they went. Sorry.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go through with that. And they were talking, like they're talking about the Wizard of Oz parallels. The lion lost his heart. The Tin Man. Wait, what was it?
Tin Man lost his
The
brain.
lion lost
Tin-
his courage.
The Tin Man
Okay.
lost his heart, and the
The Scarecrow
Scarecrow
lost
is
his
about to
mind.
lose his
He's
mind.
burnt.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's gonna be talked about seeing Farrell Blake last episode. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to handle the absolute levels of pissed off that Crow is going to be.
Look,
If
he
he gets
already
a hold of
smashed through a
anybody.
window shield and everything. He's gonna go further.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And Rob, I feel like Robin won't be able to stop him.
I was gonna
no.
say,
Robin won't.
I don't
I
know
think
if
he's-
Robin will be able to help this time.
I feel like
No.
Talk News Jitsu is not going to help today.
I think he's just gonna fly off instantly. Honestly, once the next things start, he's gonna start crying hysterically, and then he's gonna fly off. It's gonna happen.
Just
But
see a frying crow fly across the screen.
yeah, but so someone, this isn't quite Alice in Wonderland, but do you know what that looks like? Some trippy exotic version of the World Tree.
Yeah.
I still think it's both.
We'll have to wait and see. Do you see these weird ass fish?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm getting the Wonderland vibe still.
Gonna have to
But-
wait.
It's like the-
You know
the
what this
way
honestly looks like? This looks like
I was gonna say, does this look like the Tree of Life from Lion King to anybody else? Or
it looks like
I
the
was
Tree of
thinking
Life
that.
from Lion King, but it also looks like where all the Black Panthers are in Black Panther.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
else
it.
I was thinking of. I was like, there's something else, and I can't remember what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I think the one thing that stood out to me the most that was amazing about this scene is another pull straight out of the opening credits. Ruby Scythe.
Yeah,
on the
Oh,
grass.
yeah.
how it landed
Yeah.
like that.
It's like I saw that, I'm like, God fudge.
Yeah. The and someone else made this. It was I have a crack theory that'll go in with that, but like, is there any things that were missing that we didn't talk about?
Oh, the ending credit song is Penny's song.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that was sad.
I'm gonna cry about that for days to come. Like, we have Cold for Pyrrha, and now we have that. And like, it is really great because also someone mentioned that Ambrosius was a genie, but he was also the blue fairy from Pinocchio.
Yeah, I saw that. They said
Yeah,
because they said that Pinocchio is visited by the Blue Fairy twice, so Farah counts as the first visit, and Ambrose, whatever, is like the second visit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that.
Ty, there's a really funny meme that
Oh, Lord.
Emerald posted in the Ruby spoilers on Discord. Please share it with the
Did I-
class.
Did
Oh
I-
God,
did
no,
I-
not
did-
that one.
did-
No, we were not
did
going
I-
there.
Did I miss something?
Please share it with the
Did
class.
I miss something?
Share it
Yeah,
with
I
the
think you
class,
did.
Ty. It's in
Um,
Ruby spoilers.
Ruby spoilers. Where
Yeah, I saw
is
it, yeah.
this?
Share it with.
Oh,
you guys share.
Yeah, I saw that. No, that is something I actually said that to Admin Crow when we were talking. We were listening through the credits. Hold on.
All that.
We finally got a beach
Beach
episode,
episode,
but
but
I call
So I turned to him like, well, I hope that was worse than for a beach episode. And he looks at me and he goes, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "The end credits." Oh, shut up!
honestly, at what cost? I didn't have for a beach episode.
Yeah. That was something else. So yeah. Anything else in this episode that I honestly don't want to watch for a long time because it made me all sorts of levels of upset. So
Like
yeah.
I was just sad throughout this whole episode.
Yes, you were.
Everyone was I think we all need therapy after this. I don't know about you.
Honestly,
All
I love
right.
the
Yeah.
joke that it's like volume 3, but worse.
Yes,
Honestly,
as I'm
my
now
friends and I
missing
were
these.
agreed it's like it's worse
Okay, I
than
was just
Beacon. But number one, we thought nothing can be worse than Beacon. And I like how we got proved wrong in this volume.
You know, all
This
I'm remembering
episode is like
when
hold my
Vinny-
beer.
I'm just remembering when he was like, "No, be like Beacon," and you know what? Now I'm even more upset.
Yeah. It turned out just like it, and oh boy. I'm telling you right now, if we get to Vacuo and there is a red-headed, really quirky, cool character, I'm not saying a fucking word.
Like, if there's another
Because-
green
Isn't-
character, I promise I'm gonna
isn't-
try and not like them.
Okay, next volume. We are not allowed to
thought-
like the side characters.
If we're gonna
No,
see,
no
hold
liking
on.
side characters.
if we're gonna see Team Sun again, isn't Gavin's character a redhead? Scarlet?
He's also not
Scarlet
a new
is.
character.
You never know. We haven't seen him since the Vinyl Festival. So
But
it's
he's
like,
still not a new character.
neither was
That's
Penny.
what I'm getting at.
Neither was Penny.
Yeah, this is a new version of Penny. But
We'll see.
anyway,
We'll see.
we shall see. I can tell you right now, unless they pull 3 whole volumes of backstory to make me feel to have a moment with Scarlet David, who has about 30 seconds of screen time. I think that's a safe bet. That's not going to
Like
happen.
what? One line, I think.
Yeah.
I think I got sanded by.
Yeah.
You
But
never- if we get
no, I'm quite sure. If they spend time on Scarlet David, I will give up on the show. Just gonna throw that out there. There could not be less important things for the show to focus on. You know what? They could do an entire. I would prefer an entire volume of them showing Pietro and Maria playing
I
Uno.
wonder what
then
they're
backstory
doing. Like, come
on
Ruby,
him.
come on. I need to know. I need answers.
Because
Get-
in case,
get
if you guys
stuck
want
in an
backstory
ultimate
on
reverse.
Team Sun, there's literally an entire book to let you know what that is.
Yup.
Yeah. The books were okay.
Wow, it's like Team Sun didn't have that interesting of a story to tell. Anyway,
It's still the books.
we have anything else that we want to get to before we get to Clack theories?
Final thoughts. Fuck Cinder.
Yeah.
Oh, you want my final thoughts? I'll tell you. I'll read off my final thoughts.
Summer. I don't know what to tell you this, but
Shut up.
Forrest was not the key in this volume.
Yeah,
Forrest is the key of my heart.
I was just like, he's not the
Great,
key.
here comes her OC,
to it.
and her OC is going to be dating Forrest.
Pretty much.
Anyway, this is literally my notes, guys. Fuck you, James. Fuck you, Cinder. Penny, no. John, why? Narrow's alive. Thank God. Oh shit, James is alive still. Oh good, he's dead now.
This is literally what she showed me yesterday.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. That
Winter, I cried. Wonderland, yes. Also, Harriet, you idiot. And just for fun times, guys. Fair game moment, fight me.
Fair game.
Fair game.
Fair
If I ever
game.
get back to my Ruby themed Pokemon Nuzlocke and my little vine dies, I'm gonna be so pissed.
be thematic.
Well, you killed me on very easily.
That's because I made a stupid move. So Summer and Clover were distracting.
Hey,
me.
it's like Ruby.
But worse.
Pretty much.
They were distracting me.
Pretty
Alright, well, I'm
much.
good.
All right. So, correct theory that I found on Tumblr that I don't agree with, but again, it's Norse mythology.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we talked about this. Yeah.
So, there's that. What was the other? What are we getting at here?
I want to see Neo holding up her
I
phone
want
with
that
that
to happen
emoji.
so badly.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. That was something that Dr. Seuss Island. I forgot that we talked about this already, but that'll be something I'll get weirdly brought up later. But so the what do I want to say? Someone brought up on Tumblr that they think that Salem knows that Cinder's lying. She's just putting up with her for the time being. And why they think that is Salem didn't know at all how to operate those relics. And they never showed anything about Salem showing them anything outside of the lamp. So they think that she was testing her when she brought up the "you created something else" thing, because I don't know if Cinder knew how to summon Ambrosius.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know how to summon Jin. So the theory goes that she's literally waiting and knows that Cinder lied.
Oh,
So we'll see. Because he basically taught her how to be a manipulator, and that we're going to have to wait to see if she falls for it. That also was a really cool moment when Salem got brought back to life and there was an earth-shattering scream because of it. Forgot to
yeah,
mention that. That was pretty good.
that was cool. I completely forgot about the very opening scene.
Mm-hmm.
And Cinder's grandma went out of control for a moment, and then Cinder's like, she's
back."
back.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll also get to see where they flew off to because the whale is dead.
Oh, she's got a backup whale just waiting in the back there. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backup whale.
Yeah.
I mean, she could make a new
Yeah.
one very easily.
What, you don't have a backup whale?
You know.
No, I
So
tend to
they
not
probably
to.
call it Uber.
Pathetic.
Her name is Pearl.
They
did your-
probably
did your
call
whale get
Pietro and
stuck in the
Maria for a
canal?
ride.
My will got stuck in the Suez Canal. That's what happened.
They probably call it Pietro and Maria for a ride.
Yeah.
What,
That's personally-
I just want to know what they do. Like, I need the answers.
I
Like,
need to know where they are. I'm gonna be
Listen,
so mad if
listen,
the next time we see
Like-
them, they're just in vacuo with no explanation.
listen. I will laugh and be pissed if like there's like a panel and somebody asks, like Kirby, what happened to Maria and Pietro? If they say they forgot, I might laugh and be really mad at the same time.
The only thing that could honestly happen at this point that would make sense, because they openly said they did not open them anywhere outside of Mantle and Atlas, is that somehow Robin and the rest of the Aesops find them.
Right?
Yeah, that's the
just
only
like
thing I think of.
The only other thing.
by the satellite somehow or something, whatever.
Guys,
But if they
The
somehow
arena
forgot them,
crashed.
I'm gonna be angry and laugh at the same time.
Because they knew what they were doing to try and get them out of there. They were in the room, I believe, when they were watching the satellite, whatever they were doing. But
Mhm.
yeah, so we'll have to, because other than that, yeah, it's going to be a literal, you forgot about those two. Both of them are elderly people that are hanging on for dear life and are now in sub-zero temperatures in the wilderness.
They could just cuddle.
I don't want to have the thought of those two cuddling in my brain.
Do it. You're now thinking
What?
about it.
You don't like old love? Ow. You don't think old people can find love?
Okay, do you want to picture two old people
Oh.
loving each other?
My
And it be Pietro and
grandparents?
Maria?
I think that would be sweet. I think
Um,
they deserve some love.
Cuddling for warmth is a little bit of a different thing.
I think you're perverted and they are sweet.
No,
I was just
I
thinking
just
they were
don't
gonna
think you guys
cuddle.
don't know how body heat transfers.
Maybe just get
No,
cuddle.
it's called we are all just deciding to be wholesome and you're over here being
I'm
Bring
just,
it on.
you
This is supposed to be a rated PG.
suggestion was.
I'm just messing with you. You're just making other points. I'm just messing with you.
No, I'm messing with you in return, because if you guys want to go there, we're going there.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll get the
Quick,
popcorn.
grab your pencils
Look,
and paper.
look,
We're gonna
Ty.
draw.
just
I'm
because
not
you want them to
okay.
hold
I'm not
hands.
drawing anything.
Jeez. We get it.
I'm
You're
not-
filthy and you want them to hold hands. We get it.
No, I just want him to call him by your first name.
Wow. You're gonna go that far? Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Let
I
me
know,
get the
I'm a whore.
popcorn first.
Wow.
So, does anyone else have any theories whatsoever
Yes.
that do not involve Forrest?
Does it?
Clover will come back as a spirit, just like Pyrrha.
Like, I have
No.
I do have a theory. Like, it's probably a crack there because we don't know like where they are, like what they can do in this world. But I'm kind of assuming it's like, you know, altered reality, like they can do stuff that they can't do. So I had this odd feeling that like because Neo's there in this wherever they are now, that Neo's allowed to talk.
That
And
would be
maybe
cool.
and maybe like you know,
Really just gonna
Ruby and
sing
Neo
and
have
talk.
an intervention, and that's how Neo finds out that like about Torchway because Neo was able to talk like you bitch, you killed Torchway.
I would actually like her to have that talk with Torchwick.
You know, like I must like I feel like everybody will hate it, but like I will totally be okay if like we hear Neo say one thing.
Can you imagine in my brain, if we're going off of this, if she's able to talk and she has the talk with Torchwick and Torchwick tells her that he was only doing all of that shit because he was terrified of Salem, and that turns her around?
Yeah, like she has to turn around after she fell because
I honestly think she's going to.
like she has to.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I want redemption on for Neo.
It might not even be a redemption. She just might be, I don't like you guys, but I hate that bitch more.
Yeah, like I did see that at first.
Literally
but,
just
like,
applying torture.
like, you know, like how Emerald like
philosophy.
warmed up.
Yeah.
I want Neo to warm up to them. They'll all
Yeah.
be buddies, and they go get ice cream when this is over.
Because at this point, honestly, if she finds out that Ruby didn't
He
kill
sold ice
Torchwick,
cream?
the only person that would have done her wrong at all is Cinder. None of the rest of them did anything to her. The only person that would have been done something wrong to her would have been Torchwick. Or, I mean, that would have been Cinder. And then lying
Yeah.
about it to try and get her to kill someone that just wants to kill Cinder. So she's like, you want to kill her too? Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go pincushion this bitch.
Let's go start.
Let's
Let's
tag
start a
team
gang,
Kill
guys.
Cinder.
Let's start a cult. Everyone
The
murder
ki-
Cinder.
That's the Cinder murder.
The I Hate Cinder fan club.
I would be the head. Oh boy, would I be the head of that fan club? And a lot of people be behind me because my God,
I
be
feel
like
like
member
I
number
feel like
3.
it'll be an organization since everybody hates her.
Yeah.
you're not wrong. It's getting to be a religion.
It's, like
What's your
how
religion?
how
Hate Cinder.
bands of like K-pop stars and all that have like the glow sticks and everything.
That's literally
Imagine
how we
that,
are.
But it's all, yes, but it's all for our hate for Cinder.
Good Lord.
We start on Twitter once a week saying how much we hate Cinder.
Yeah. Oh,
We
We take over Twitter once a week.
oh,
we-
there is something.
Fred.
There is something on the show that we forgot to mention.
Oh,
what was
God.
that?
That the Grimm contest winner, the sulfurfish, finally showed up for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, did it? I didn't even
They did.
notice.
It was that little weird scorpion claw thinger jobber that was in the desert.
The one I said was really cute. The one I said
I
was
didn't
really
even
cute.
notice. I
Yeah.
did not.
I
even
honestly
notice.
didn't notice either, and I kind
The
of
contest
now
to
I
show
feel
up in
bad.
these past 2 volumes. It finally showed up in the last 2 minutes, so now it's going to be a big deal in the next volumes. Like, the only thing I want out of the beginning of the next volume is I want to see Team Coffee. That's all I want. I want caffeine to be blaring in the middle of the desert while they're trying to get back and they're being attacked by something. That's all I want.
I like how they're just like, quick, get Pyrrha. We could clear up this. Let's get Penny. We clear up all this sandstorm. And then winter comes out. It just wipes away some of them Grimm. And then it's like, are you gonna clear up this weather too? Maybe.
Well, she's going to do that after she's done viciously murdering a few things.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's
gotta murder
she's
her.
kind of letting all those pent up emotions out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on
She
her
woke
period.
up today and she chose murder, so she gotta do that first.
So she
Yes.
woke
Like
up on
a
her
true
period?
queen does.
She woke up on sister murder. Let's just put it that way.
She woke up craving violence.
Yeah.
She's hungry for that blood, guys.
Yeah. But so yeah, unless anybody has anything else,
Look, I only have a crack theory. And I'm surprised nobody knows what I'm thinking.
no, I think we know what
I
you're
think
thinking.
we know.
We magically see forests in this place that
Oh,
they're in.
It's
Yeah.
not even Forrest.
Okay, then, and it's not drunk glasses.
No, it is him. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh, shit.
They're all gonna gather up and they're gonna see this random dude. It's the drunk glasses guy again. But all of a sudden he glows. He glows gold. He's the god of light all along.
You know,
Man.
at this point, I feel like that is possible, which is very sad. I'm actually agree with a crack theory.
I swear, if that happens, I don't know how I would react. If
I'm gonna get, like,
Amber
a
was
bunch of-
right.
Imagine,
I'm gonna text me
imagine
being like, "Oh my
Forrest
God,
was
Raven!"
the god of light all along. Imagine it was Forrest.
No, Forrest was the brother, the god of dark.
No offense, but I think that Forrest died in a forest fire.
No.
He did not die in a forest fire. Get out of here with your bad jokes, sir.
You're right. He was drowned.
I hate you. I mean,
He was overwatered.
he definitely is now. That's very true.
He is definitely overwatered.
He's definitely overwatered now. So is Clover. Wow.
You're right. Clover
Yeah,
is
they want this-
overwatered.
Body.
I need to stop liking characters that are green and named after plants in some
They-
form or matter.
No. You're not allowed to like any characters in Ruby anymore.
Mr. Moleman lives.
That you're aware of.
As
We
far
don't
as
know
I'm
that.
concerned, he's
We don't know
alive.
that. We don't know that. It's not confirmed. Everyone else is
Explosions
dead.
There's a good chunk of people that flew up that skywalk.
I'm gonna have
Cinder
I'm gonna go
killed a
back
lot
and
of
make
random
sure it wasn't him.
people.
She did. So we're gonna have to wait to see exactly how that all worked out. But anyway, that's gonna be us. We're gonna end up probably crossing an hour as this goes along. But as we sign off,
Look,
wait,
it's not
we're
small.
gonna go find you. No, it's not.
Not small. After like half the volume, we did it. I'm Nominate Horse. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as I try to keep up with social media because I post nothing but memes.
And there.
Fiery Suburbs Cosplay on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
And I'm Ray Sketchit. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr and Facebook, where I post art when I feel like finishing it.
It's always when I feel like finishing it.
It's my slogan.
It's true.
So you'll find me at Organoid Zero, mostly streaming, which I'll be finally back to this Friday because I'll actually have games to play. So yeah, there's that. Until however long it takes them to start the next volume, which if they take a while, I don't care. We will see you guys. Bye.